all the way. I spilled everything on the floor. Just looking for my invisible zipper foot. So I'll need this for this guy, this guy. Alright. This dress is nearly done. Hey, Melon! How are you, friend? Did you get to see the dress? It's very close. I feel we're very close. Check this out. It's looking good. Oh, did I lose you for a minute? Restream is telling me funny things. I'm good. Sorry I didn't make it for the first stream. I had a workout and was dead. Oh, well, that is totally understandable. You work hard. You work very hard. No need to apologize. Need my screwdriver. The gold trim is great. Yay! I like it too. So you didn't see the first part of the stream, but I had like a little bit of a panic attack realizing that, okay, this pattern in the diagram form is whack. I mean, totally whack. The numbers do not add up. So I think I might have to, if I scan it, I might have to make some amendments to the numbers that they give you because they're wrong. The back side panel was missing 3 centimeters of that top portion, so it did not fit. It was like, and that's, I looked at it too, I was like poring over that diagram in case I missed something, and nope, they never tell you like add an additional thing, or it should be like maybe I looked at the numbers wrong, and that is not the case. It was just wrong in the book. So the first book, oh yeah, the first book is at least that particular diagram is just full of mistakes. So yeah, learned the hard way. So I had to just attach the back part on this side and then chop off 3 centimeters of my front. So I'm gonna have to like adjust the pattern for the back pieces when I make it out of the Modes for You fabric. That was the drama. That was what happened today. It was great. It was great. Are you going to use something else for the mode fabric? No, this is the prototype pattern that I was trying to, because I wanted to be sure that I could use 2 meters or less to make an entire outfit, and I succeeded. So I'm going to stick with this design, and I'm just going to do it both out of that pattern, but both fabric prints. I think it'll look cute. It'll look great. Rough around the edges. Oh, are you telling me that you're rough around the edges right now? Or it was the diagram is rough around the edges? It was the first volume, so I guess they hadn't worked out the kinks. The diagram. Yeah, I think that's accurate. Oh gosh darn it. I just put on the little clippy shank thing from my machine, and I realized my invisible zipper foot has its own shank, so I have to unscrew it anyway. Oh, the trials and tribulations. How are you today otherwise? I am well. I had some leftover, okay. I don't know if I should be sharing this, but I had some lunch and it was leftover beans with sausages in them, like hot dogs, that my roommate made, and it was sort of left out overnight. And then this morning I just put it away into a Tupperware. And then, like, because I'm that kind of person, I still ate it. I still ate it, and now I'm feeling like maybe I shouldn't have eaten it. But she ate it too, because she's also that kind of person. We're kind of trash pandas. I used to be worse, though. When I was younger, I would find, like, chicken tenders from a fast food restaurant in my room from, like, the night before, and I would still eat them. It's not so bad. I think it's fine. I figured it was just all processed anyway, so how bad could it really be? It was sitting in a can. I don't know. I think I'll be fine. Even if I throw up, I'm sure I'll be fine. Worse things have happened. We don't have that much food right now, as far as things that I could just make. We have some lunch meats, I guess. We have some sandwich stuff. I could have made myself a sandwich, but the less work would be to just heat up the leftovers that we may have accidentally left on the stove last night. I do that too. Okay. So, yeah, we do have a lot in common. Both you and Minty, I feel like we have a lot in common when it comes to certain things. So that, honestly, that doesn't surprise me too much. So I feel okay about it. Oh, gosh. Yeah, as long as you heat things well. Yeah, no, I did. I microwaved the heck out of it. So everything's fine. I think I'm going to use this gold thread to put my gold zipper into the dress. So we get to that point too, yeah. Sometimes I don't feel like assembling a sandwich. Sometimes I crave a sandwich and I'll assemble it because I'm definitely craving that thing. But sometimes I don't want to do it. Sometimes I'm just like, what can I pop in the microwave really fast? Or boil some water to eat something that's hot and still kind of filling. Ramen. Okay, I'm gonna shut that closed. I am excited about this dress. I didn't actually anticipate that it would come out as nice as it did. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm not going to add any ruffle on the bottom. I will for maybe the blue one, and I might just omit ruffling on the unicorn one. Because I think the length of the dress and the style of it doesn't always need extra ruffles. You don't always have to have ruffles. Let's see, I have a food saver, so I end up freezing stuff and it stays good for like 6 months in the freezer. Yeah. We do that with chicken. We'll get just a whole bunch of chicken and then like split it up into 4 portions so that we can just pull one out, defrost it, and have it for dinner that we plan. I do not have a food saver though. We just put it into Ziplocs, the freezer quality Ziplocs. And then you say, science says sandwiches taste better if someone else makes it. I believe it. Science is never wrong. At least not about sandwiches. Sandwich science. It's proven. Proven. I think I'm going to cut, before I put the zipper in, I'm going to cut this down, the top part, to a centimeter. So let me see what that looks like from the stopper. Yeah, that's what I thought. What is happening? Yeah. My husband let us order lunch today. Ooh, lunch in. Fancy. I was very spoiled for a little while, and we ate lunch out all the time. Very spoiled. Okay, wait. What's going on here? Oh. Where is the stopper? Okay, you know what? Why am I struggling with this when I can just chopped off the ends, but still left a little bit. I probably ate all of the calories I burned. That's, yeah, but was it tasty? That's important. Also, but I have another class tomorrow due to scheduling, so I'll burn it off tomorrow. See? It all works out. It balances itself out, right? Just say yes. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and overlock these seams first. Just to make it easy on myself when I'm applying this zipper. Oh God. Things I do. Well, I'm glad you could join me today. I understand how scheduling is. Like, people get busy. I actually I fluctuated today in my viewers. It's kind of weird. Like, for a little bit, I had like 10 people, and I'm like, holy crap. So then I was all in like instructor mode and like going over things, and then all of a sudden it went back down to 4. I'm like, did I just get rated and then people just GTFO'd? Wait, where did my thing go? Oh my God, really? Was I stupid? I threw it away. Instead of dumping it out, I just tossed it in my bin. Good job, me. Wow. Where is my head? But anyway, the numbers were interesting today. But I'm grateful for whoever ends up being able to make it. I'm still not convinced that what I do is the most interesting thing to watch, but I like the company and I like the conversation. So there's that. Another relatable moment. Right. Oh, you and me, Melon. One of these days. Are you on the West Coast or East Coast? I think you're on the East Coast. Are you in Vancouver? Not Vancouver. Toronto or British Columbia, I think. Had to think about that. Like, think about what you're saying. No, that's wrong. Geography. I'm usually not bad at it. I like watching even if I'm just washing dishes. Oh, I'm glad. I like chatting with you. Okay. So I tried my sew and spread method of gathering, and it seemed to work faster this time. I think I just needed practice. Gathering skirts, it's like always the most time consuming and like labor intensive thing when I'm putting together a dress like this, but it seemed to work okay this time. So I'm happy that I was able to do it as quickly as I was. Yes, what? Oh, you are West Coast, Victoria. Uh-huh. Half an hour plane ride from Vancouver. Oh, so you're a little bit earlier than me. Because right now it's 3, so I'm assuming that it's about 2 o'clock-ish, 2:10 for you, 2:11, 2-ish. If you're on West Coast, which is like California time, which is where I grew up. now I need to change the thing because I'm done with this. Locking my zipper on. Yeah, yeah. Pacific time. Okay. Putting on a zipper. Zipper, zipper, zipper. Okay, no. Don't break your needle. Ah, the concentration is real. Oh, so Melon, I have to share this with you. I have to. So I don't know how you feel about things like Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I don't know if you've seen it or how you feel about that kind of subject matter. I love it. So it's especially like the new one, which is a lot darker than what I grew up watching. Okay, all right, come on, buddy, you can do it. You can do it. Yes, you can, my little zipper. So there is this pilot for a show, like. It hasn't gotten picked up yet. It's this, just a pilot for a show that was developed by this young lady. She is young. She's only 27, and she produced a show called Has Been Hotel, and it takes place in hell. And it's about the princess of hell opening a hotel to rehabilitate demons so that they can redeem themselves. And it is really adult, really dark, fast-paced humor. The animation looks very reminiscent to Invader Zim. In fact, in another pilot that she did called Hell of a Boss, the guy who voices Zim from Invader Zim is one of the voices in her other pilot. I personally think it's brilliant, and people who get offended by that sort of subject matter should just get over themselves or just not watch it. But I thought it was really, really well done. The animation's good. The humor is hilarious. Again, very adult, so don't watch it with kiddies and kiddos in the room. Lots of cursing. Very blasé about drugs. But it all makes sense. It's very, very interesting. I highly, highly recommend it. The Has Been Hotel is a half-hour pilot, and I think they're just working on like either shopping it to a network or crowdfunding. And it's a half-hour long. And then the other one is called Hell of a Boss. It's about 12 minutes long, and it's just as good. It's so funny. So I just thought I'd spread that love. This the pilot for Has Been Hotel. It's on YouTube. You could just so Has Been is spelled Hazbin, and it's a musical as well. It's fantastic. Inside Every Demon There's a Rainbow is one of my favorite songs right now. Inside of every demon there's a rainbow. Inside of every demon there's a smile. It's so good. Oh, God. Where am I going? I got distracted because I'm just remembering how awesome that is. Okay, it's right here. Oh, my God. Okay, I definitely have to see it now. Definitely. My husband will like it too. Fantastic. I'm so glad that I could tell you about it. Yes, and let me know what you think. I have a feeling you're really gonna like it. Oh, jeez. Oh, and the Has Been Hotel has 19 million views right now. It just came out like 2 months ago. Apparently it's all over TikTok at the moment. Not that I would know, because I don't really use TikTok. But very popular with the kids. Hoping I made this zipper long enough. Yeah, I might need to make it longer. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit longer. I'm going to watch it after the stream. Do it! Do it! So good. Okay. I just want to do the zipper and then close it up. Yeah, I made it just a little bit longer on the side here. It's gonna be a little problematic once it gets past these bits at the top. But I'm glad that I chose this gold colored zipper. I think that's gonna look really good. Okay, so now I need to fix my notch that I just put here to right here. So that's my new notch, the lower one. Just have to remember, this is the lower one. Do we have minors on Discord, or can I mention it there? That is a good question. Oh boy. I don't know. I don't know if we have minors. I can't actually say that for sure. I don't think we do, but just err on the side of caution because I can't tell you if we do or not. I just assume that most people that are interested in this kind of sewing tend to be at least 18 or above, you know? You know? Okay, just trying to figure out how to do this. Yeah, good to be safe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have no idea. I guess I never worried about it before since we didn't have to. A lot of the stuff that we talk about tends to be, you know, PG rated anyway. Because, I mean, come on, it's just sewing and frilly clothing. Okay, hang on a second. Really? Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna try this thing. Alright, we're doing it. I'm putting on a zipper! Oh, the concentration! You got this! Thank you! I feel like I need cheerleaders. Rah, rah, rah. No, open. There we go. Make sure that I got this lined up the way it needs to be. Yeah. Probably going to have a Saw movie marathon during the holidays. Awesome. Random, but I love movies with twists. Oof, I had painful zipper moments. A Saw movie marathon for Christmas. Sounds legit. I like that. Honestly, I have very strange feelings about the holidays. I feel like I don't know what to feel anymore. Like, my Christmases when I was growing up were fine. They were fun and everything, and I looked forward to them. But, I don't know, something changed when I became an adult. Things got weird. I can't really describe it. It just kind of happened. Alright, this time I'm gonna change my color here. Like, I feel that way about any family gathering holidays. Like, I felt that way for Thanksgiving, and some Christmases in the past have not been the best. And there have even been times where I've spent, you know, Thanksgiving or Christmas by myself, and I preferred it that way because it was nice to just be able to do nothing. Nobody was gonna bother you because everybody was busy. I'm like, not me. I'm playing video games. And that was just fine. But now I'm all stressed because my boyfriend has a lot of family around in these parts. And, you know, we're planning on getting married, so it's like one of those things you gotta make nice with the family. I like his family. I'm not saying that I'm pretending or anything like that. His family's really great. But I'm just not used to social gatherings as I used to be. It used to be more common when I was younger. And then I became a gypsy in many ways. Like it lost whimsy. Yeah, it's okay. For me, it's responsibility, and it lost whimsy. Yep. That is kind of how I feel. Christmas used to be awesome. And we were not very well off at all. But my parents were those parents that made sure that we never felt like we had to go without. So, like, our stocking stuffers were apples and oranges and pencil boxes and pencils. So, gives you an idea. And I loved it. It was super fun. Just receiving something like a surprise like that was super fun. So, and they always made sure we had lots of presents. Even if they weren't expensive, they didn't have to be. Of course, there were a couple years where we got gifted things like a Nintendo, which was super awesome. I didn't get a Nintendo until I was 10, and by that point it had already been out for 6 years. And I was okay with that. Okay, I need to be careful about coming over the teeth. I think we're okay. Put that down. Oh yeah, I don't have a lining, so I don't have to do this all the way down. That's so funny how used to it I've gotten that this dresses would usually have lining on them. It's just the facing. Same, kind of happy we're not social, but we still do all the bits for my son, right? That's cool. At least he's having a good time. And you get to kind of enjoy it a little bit vicariously through him, so I imagine. I feel like I would feel differently about Christmas if I had a child. And then I would be able to, like, you know, splurge a little bit on that child. But as it is right now, it's like I'm still a struggling adult trying to figure out who I am. So it's different. And then, of course, my boyfriend has his familial obligations, and again, I don't mind his family. They're awesome people. I'm just not used to, hey, we're gonna travel for Christmas this year and stay down there with my family, and I'm just like, that is so different from the way that I had been living my life these last, gosh, I want to say 18 years. It's been 18 years since I had like that same family Christmas feeling. So, because you know, I'm older than I look, and so my experiences tell me that I'm older, even though my face doesn't. So it's really a very strange sensation. Of course, I just feel like I'm never gonna grow up. Like, legit. I'm just gonna feel like I'm in my 20s forever and ever. Probably not the healthiest thing. Yeah. Oh, so let me catch up. Hang on. We said my mom too. Those are good stocking stuffers. Apples and oranges? Hell yeah! They make it look like they're full of all this awesome stuff. And if you like apples and oranges, even better. But and then that's why we also only have one child. My mom had 4. I couldn't imagine doing Christmas for that many. And seeing him happy makes me happy. Yeah, that gets weird feelings. Yeah. Yep. What is it with this growing older feeling? I don't get it. Melon. thing for our generation. I will never grow out of toys. I love toys. I love collecting them. I love stuffed animals. And that's never going to change. I'm never going to stop playing video games or board games or any kind of games. I love theme parks. I love toy stores. And I love going into the electronics section just to look at the games that they have. So I legit don't feel like that's ever going to change. And I want to keep it that way. I feel like as soon as you start feeling you're too old for it, then you are too old for it. But if you don't feel you're too old for it, live your life, man. Enjoy it. Ooh, that looks nice. It's really nice. Oh, I'm gonna get to decorate this too. It's gonna look so cool. I really like this. I haven't even pressed this yet. I've just like whooshed through this whole process. Oh, I need to do a thing. I need to do a bar tack. Let's see, 4, keep it, I'll make it wide, and don't move. Yeah, okay, if that's, really? Oh. Okay. Making little dresses for the little animals. Oh, I almost lost it. The toy store had those calico critter sets. I wanted to pass out. Making little dresses for little animals, I would love it. Yeah, like that's kind of why I have my 18-inch doll. I also got it because it was $15 instead of $30. But I was like, if I got this doll, I can make all the clothes for her, and I did. And so I love it. I love making toys and little accessories, little cutesy things, doll dresses especially. Okay, I need to change here. This one. This one. Zipper foot time. What is that? What's going on? Oh, really, Cara? Really? Get down. What is it? Why are you doing this? Did you see this? You couldn't see this cat, like, all of a sudden jumping up behind me. Hang on, I need this one. Really, Cara? Stop it. Stop messing with my chair. They think my chair is a scratching post. Seriously. You'd probably make an insane amount making dresses for clients and their dolls. The dresses that I sold, I priced them at $15 per outfit, and they all had like different times of completion. So I just kind of gave it a round number for a handmade one of a kind. And some people hemmed and hawed at that price, so I don't know. Although BJDs, somebody asked me if I could make BJD clothes at one point. I think we talked about it too once on the stream. So the only problem is that there's so many different BJDs and different sizes that I don't know. There's no standard size for a BJD. Not really. It depends on the company and whatever. Don't be dread. WTF? Hello, tiny clothes sewing is hard. Yes, especially for dolls like Barbie. But that's why I started with the 18-inch, you know, like American Girl style, because I figured that would be easier, and I could still use my scraps up to make doll clothes. Thought that would be an easy little project for me if I have so many scraps, which I do. I have just so many scraps. Figured I could just whip out some doll clothes. So how are you? Thank you so much for following, friend. You just found me, or how do you find me? I am curious. I'm a curious creature. Oh, so close to being done. I'm gonna have to put some buttonholes on here, but she's looking pretty. It's looking very nice, very nice. And it's got the zipper in there now. It's just looking very good. It's gonna be a little bit tough right there. I'm gonna have to be careful next time I make this. Might be able to press it away. But working zipper is working. Yeah, that's where it ends. Yes. There we go. That's very nice. I like that little gold color too for the zipper. Alright. I really liked your guides on the Otomino sewing books. Fantastic. Googling patterns for Lolita stuff, found your blog, Discord, and then stream. Amazing! Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, let me know. I am actually, did you see my latest video on YouTube? This project that I'm working on right now is I'm testing out a pattern so that I can make it out of the fabric that I got from Modes for You. So I had this carousel fabric that I recently purchased, and I thought I would test the pattern to see if I could use 2 yards or less to make a dress like this, which I did successfully. So that's a thing. But yeah, so anything I can help you with, you let me know. I am here for your informations, for your learning experience. I'm happy to help. I'm also a teacher, so I love teaching. It's a thing that I love to do. Yay! So, another thing I wanted to mention, since you mentioned looking up the Otomino sewing books and finding my blog. Hang on a sec. I just realized my music is like super loud. I wanted to mention, because after I finish my project with the Modes for You fabric, I used the pattern in Otomino Sewing Book 1, so it's this one, and discovered an issue with the diagram that I followed. Instead of copying and tracing from the pattern sheet that it has, I have opted lately to just draft it from the book. I don't think I've ever used the first volume to draft anything, because when I first got started in relearning how to draft patterns, I started by tracing these patterns and then figuring out what everything meant. So I traced the pattern first, and then recently I decided I wanted to do this dress and use the diagram on page 72. And so when I post this to my blog, when it's all complete with the Modes for You fabric, I was going to share this diagram so that you guys can also make this at home. But I discovered some issues, some mistakes, if I may, with the numbers. So I'm probably going to have to go in here and change the numbers just to make it make more sense. For instance, the back side panel here did not fit into the side seam of the front panel when it included this top band part. For some reason, I don't know what they were thinking, so I'm probably just going to amend these numbers to make sure that you guys don't make the same mistake I do. Of course, I had to just test the pattern first, and that's what I'm doing this for. So, anyway, I digress. Moving on. Okay. I am going to hem this with a double folded hem. A double rolled hem. I'm just gonna quickly do this. Oh, I've got to even this out though. It's kind of off kilter. This one panel I did not snip and rip, so it's not exactly even. One of the things I like to teach is that if you want to get a straight of grain cut, you can snip and rip your fabric. And you'll always get a straight cut every time. So I'm in teacher mode. I'm sorry. I'm just going to try to keep going and finish this darn thing. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do it that way. I'm going to start on this side. I'm just going to do a hand-rolled hem at the bottom here. And then I think I'm going to add some more of that gold trim that I added already. So I thought that's a really good look. And it's nice and simple. I'm not going to do the chiffon. I'll probably do the chiffon on the other ones, but, well, maybe on the blue one. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm just doing it. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. I think the gold trim is a pretty detail. Thank you. I could rip fabric all day. Right, we were talking about how satisfying it is. Snip and rip, snip and rip. It's so satisfying. If you're frustrated ever, just snip and rip a whole bunch of fabric and make ruffles out of it. But the snipping and ripping is the most fun part. All right, here we go. We're going to do some hand-rolled hems here. Let's get a nice close-up of what I'm doing. Can you see all right? So I'm not using any special tool. I do have a set of rolled hem feet, but this I just very quickly hold as I'm going like this, kind of like this. All right, we're going to go for it now. Just roll it back up here. Make sure you hold it taut. Keep it tucked in. Relatively the same size all the way around. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're not necessarily in a factory, so it doesn't have to be to spec. So. I've always been too afraid. I gasped the first time someone showed me. I know. I did too. I'll be honest. The first time I was taught about snip and rip was when I took my very first class at fashion design school in FITM. And in order to continue with the draping class, they have you snip and rip a square, block it. And so the snip and rip was one of the first things you learn. And I'm like, what? It rips and goes straight like that? And they told me, yeah, it will always rip on exactly the straight of grain. So you'll always have an exact even amount if you're like doing strips and it needs to be exactly 6 inches wide. You just snip at 6-inch intervals, rip it, and they will always meet up perfectly at every end. I've done it with silk too, which I was super afraid of when I was at the Santa Fe Opera. I didn't do it. I watched it being done, and then I had to finish those silk ruffles with a Muro machine, which is, I think we were talking about, is a predecessor to the overlock or serger machine. But when I watched her doing that, I had already been familiar with the method of snipping and ripping, but I was super impressed that, oh yeah, you could just snip and rip strips of fabric to make your ruffles, and they'll always be exactly the same width on every end. Oh my god, that's amazing! With silk, I know! Every fabric we used at the Santa Fe Opera, nothing was less than $70 a yard. It was insane. And I was working on some of those things. I couldn't believe it. It's like, oh my god. I'm sure I still have, like, pictures somewhere that I was supposed to use for my portfolio. But anyway, it's a pretty well-known opera house here in New Mexico. And I got to apprentice with their costume workshop one year in 2016. Let's see, let me catch up a little bit. My first sewing project had some seam ripping, and I took the ripping part too literally and totally ruined my project and had to start over. Oh no! I've been hesitant to try to rip the fabric fabric method. Oh no! But you learned your lesson. You knew what went wrong. I highly encourage you to not be afraid of snipping and ripping. If you need me to show you how to do it, again, I can do that. But I think it's pretty straightforward. Don't be afraid. Now that you've learned, you'll know for next time not to do that. So you should take it in stride. It's okay to do things wrong because that's how we learn things. Isn't that right, Melon? Just make sure here, yeah. Yup. See, she knows what I'm talking about. It's easiest too with things like cotton broadcloths, like quilting cotton. This is a quilting cotton that I'm working with. It's really, really easy to do snip and rip, and that's actually how I end up doing most of my skirts. I'll do snip and rip to get the skirt panels even. Sounds like Nyan Cat. Oh, reminds me of when I started. I didn't know about pre-washing and destroyed my first shirt. Uh-oh. Sheets and quilting cotton are great for ripping. Oh boy, I don't know if I should admit this, but also this was just an experiment anyway, so guess what, Melon? Oh my god, guess what? I did not pre-wash this fabric. I live on the edge. I just like could not wait. I did not want to wait at all, and I just like, without thinking about it, went for it. Don't do this at home, kids. Always pre-wash your cotton fabrics. Awesome. And I usually do. I promise. I usually pre-wash. Gosh darn it. What's wrong with me? What kind of teacher am I? I'm negligent. No, but I will pre-wash the Modes for You fabric. I'm taking my time with those, so now that I've remembered, it's okay. I will take my time and do the pre-washing thing. I really just wanted to check the pattern, get this done, see if it worked. And you know, I'm not that worried about this jump skirt, even if it does shrink, it still has the shirring in the back. I could also just wash it on cold. Of course, who says that I might do that? But it does have the shirring. The skirt is long enough, so even if it did shrink, it's not going to be like a terrible tragedy. I'm not as in love with this as I am with the Modes for You. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful next time when I do it out of the other fabric. Oh my god, Carol the Mad Lad. Ah! At least it looks nice. I really want to put bows on this thing. The other stuff too is I plan on making lined, so there's that. Oh, you know, I still have some of that purple, really fine broadcloth that I could use as lining for maybe the blue one, because I thought that would be a really cute contrast to have like this deep purple lining inside the deep blue. Okay. Alright. We did it. Yay! I can't wait to get those custom emotes. I only get 3 as an affiliate though, so I have to choose wisely. I saw... Oh wait, what's going on? I still have it on my bucket list to buy a sheet set to make a cord with, like a full set for an entire outfit. That'd be awesome to do a sheet set. I saw a set of breakfast sheets I can't get out of my mind. Like jam, toast, eggs, and milk cartons. Oh my gosh. What are you doing to me, Melon? Oh, that sounds fun though. I'll admit that does sound fun. Like, and who am I to talk? Because look, you saw me when I was doing that brunch set. Of course, that was like a print from Spoonflower, but still, brunch is a thing, breakfast is a thing. We can make cords out of whatever we want to, right? Right. Okay. I'm gonna iron this. I'm gonna get my pad out here. Woot woot. Let's get this going like that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to clear off this table after a while. Because I'm a hoarder for stuff, or maybe I just have a lot of tools because it's the tools of my trade. And okay, so I'm gonna have to do 2 buttonholes here. I'm thinking instead of doing the buttons on the sides, I might do them. That won't work too well. That's not gonna work. I don't know about this. The buttons are supposed to go on the back side panel. There's supposed to be 2 buttons here. So I have to think about it. Meantime, she's looking pretty nice. And then I'm going to add some more of this trim down here because I thought that would look really cute. I'm going to make sure the scallop edge goes down. So it's supposed to look like this. I think that's going to look pretty cute. Isn't that going to look cute? Alright, time to iron. Iron. My Christmas dress here. Ugh. Okay, wake up, iron. And this has a pocket. Did I show you that this has a pocket? Just one pocket because it has a side zip, so I don't think I could figure out how to put in a pocket with a zipper. I might have to ask somebody that might have done such a thing. I think it's here. Yes, pockets. Pockets. I really don't know if it's possible. Is it possible to put a pocket where a side zip goes? Melon? You'd think I'd know, but I've only recently gone into my foray of pockets, so I know, pockets. Aren't they magical things? Like, so many Lolita dresses don't have pockets, and I'm just like, I realize that that's a big point of contention with a lot of Lolitas. So, like, why not just put pockets in everything I make from now on? So I have. It's been my thing. I have not done it with a side zip, though, so there is that. Pockets are in need. Yes, they are. Especially in our modern age. Like, you can look cute and be practical, too. Am I right? Right? Look at this beautiful rolled hem. Doesn't that just look lovely? Oh, yeah. What was I talking about earlier? That I watched some YouTube videos recently? Yesterday, actually. Of some... I think she was in Italy. Some girl in Italy going over her version of a tutorial on how to make a Lolita dress. I kid you not, I was like nonstop yelling at the monitor, like, why would you do that? And she had industrial equipment too, which I like totally was surprising, considering like she did not use a pattern. Why, Siri? No, be quiet. No, nobody's talking to you. So this Italian girl did not use a pattern and like cut out the armhole after folding like a rectangle of fabric, and then the neck hole, and like so there's this giant divot in the middle of the neck, and I'm just looking at this like, what? What is happening? Her sewing was okay. It's just that she didn't use a pattern, and it was not necessarily a design that I thought was very becoming. So I had a lot of opinions, and I had a hard time keeping them to myself. So my poor boyfriend was like listening. You think you saw that? You saw it, huh? Oh gosh. Oh yes, especially because cell phones, that's not something I want to keep in my purse. So I just end up awkwardly holding my phone if I have no pockets, right? So I just started making things with pockets. And so you saw that video, huh? And what did you think about it? Because it reminded me a lot of like what Yumi King does, in that she like took her time to painstakingly gather this fabric into a seam and like covered a lot of raw edges with just more big folded ruffles. And I'm just like, huh? Is that even gonna fit you? Can you make another one? Oh wait, you don't have a pattern, so what the heck? Alright, so we got some of this going here. Oh, really? See, I didn't see when Lolita Sewing Collective like shared it or anything. I missed that part. Oh gosh, I bet they did though. And the other video I saw was a good one that was recently posted on LSC, where the girl upcycled the men's shirts. The men's shirt and like 3 different items, including that men's shirt. and it looked really, really good. So that's like a complete contrast to the other one that I watched. So, okay, this does not have buttonholes attached yet, but I just wanted to see if this was gonna work here. I'm just gonna make it like this. And it's elastic. So this should definitely be comfortable to wear. Ooh, look at how cute. Let's see if I can fix this. Yeah, it might need to be tacked down on the inside here. That's another finishing thing that I can get to work on. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Yeah, I don't know about this. I might have to just go ahead and add the buttons to the shirring panel, just because of the way these shoulder straps are supposed to be. I think they're meant to be, well, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I have opinions. Let's put it this way. Thinking, thinking, thinking. Pockets. It's very cute. Oh, Cal, you're so funny. Oh, let's see. I may not be an expert, but it stressed me out. Oh gosh, that video. I need to check that out. Toddler crisis. Oh no! Yeah, so I'm going to put some more of that gold trim just around the bottom here, and that's going to be it for the embellishment. For the skirt, I'm thinking of putting some bows here. I thought that would be really cute. I have so much, just so much ribbon. It's kind of stupid. Kind of dumb how much ribbon I have. I swear I thought I had. Let's just put this all together. Needs this too, but okay. Did I put it away? I feel like I did. So much ribbon. Gold. I don't know, maybe gold's too much. I had some sheer with some gold tinge on it. I have to sit with my son and teach him writing. Oh, that is totally understandable. Okay, so I don't know about all this gold. I really wanted to use this sheer stuff that I had and put it away somewhere. God knows where I put it, because that's how I am. That's just how I roll. I like throw stuff to the side and forget where I put it. Seriously? did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. I should just invoke your name and I'll find the thing that I'm looking for. Okay, Melon. Because he has to get off YouTube. I'll rewatch the rest later. See you soon. Alright, good luck. I wish you all the luck. I do that too. I can't find anything in my sewing room because of it. I know, right? So I've got this really cute ribbon that I thought would be just super fun to make like a bow. Like a quick bow. No, that's not the way to do it. I think I might have to do it this way. Like do it, you know, like this. And then make another, yeah, I think I like that. It is so pretty. Yeah, thanks. I collect a lot of things just over the many years that I've been doing this. So I don't even know how long I've had this ribbon, but I think now is the time to make something with it. So I want to make a bow like this. I think that's a good size. Make it a little bit wider just in case. And then it'll have like a tie portion. And we do this. And we're gonna add this. Kind of something like that. I'm just kind of messing with it just to be able to see. Oh yeah. Oh yes, I love it because this cream with the gold tinge on it, it's perfect. Ooh. Oh, I like it. I like it like that. I like it like that. That's gonna look so cute. I like it. Classic, yeah. And I'll shape the ends of the tie part once it's put together. So, because I really just want to play with embellishment right now. I don't want to, I mean, I'll probably do the buttonholes and sew on buttons, but I want to do the pretty stuff first while I have the camera going. I'll do the other boring stuff later when I don't have the camera going, you know? You know what I mean? Where's my TARDIS? That thing is always appearing and disappearing. I guess that's the nature of a TARDIS. There it is. I'm probably gonna have to use some white. So yeah, I've got my TARDIS. I will do these ribbons and then I will sign off. So we'll play with some embellishment right now. This is embellishment time. Embellishment time. Boo, 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 boo. Alrighty, these are the tie parts. And I'm just gonna do this by hand. Why? Because I can. I'm gonna fold this in half and do a quick iron with my fingers so I can get a sense of where the center is. There it is. Well, you know what? I'll bring it back. Here, we'll do this. That way you can see what I'm doing. Right? Right. Right. Right, right, right. Okie dokie. Whatever you say, Carol. She's crazy. I know. It's okay. Wouldn't be the first time. I'm eccentric. That's for sure. Oh yeah? Oh, are you telling me it's dinner time or something? What? You crazy? I just have to remember that I want the gold part to be going down. Hang on. I'm gonna do this. What? And also, I need to make sure that I have it going the right way. Okay, so there is one part of it. Just kind of tack it down a little. And then, that's the other bow. I'm going to do this. Probably use some cream colored as the over tie thing. Do a French knot. And voila, a bow. It's gonna be super cute. Boop-a-doo. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, Oh, it's gonna look so cute. Ah, I can't stand it. Let's see. I thought I had some cream colored stuff. I do. It's right here. So many colors. Different reasons. That's not bad. That is not bad. Okay. Stop moving. Pretty cute, right? Yeah. Okay, I think that's going to keep it together just for the sake of aesthetic purposes, because I want to be able to see. Yeah, it is pretty cute. Okay, watch how it looks over here when I put it up here. That is really cute. Of course, it would look cute here too. I like this. I was thinking maybe putting some big buttons here in the center. Not sure yet. I have a lot of buttons that I might be able to choose from. Oh, hey, Crafty. How you doing? About how long does it take you to finish a jump skirt? This I cut out yesterday and am finishing now. So it really depends on how much finishing is involved. This does not have a lining. this, I even like overlooked doing overlocking and serging on this. So this did not take me long at all. Other things that are more polished, I would say, that have more embellishments on it, or that take me longer to design from scratch, might take me maybe a week or so, because then I have to do the lining, and it's like basically making an entirely other dress. So it just all depends. Okay. Do a little finishing on this. Do you flame finish your ribbons? It's funny because I just brought this out. Yes, I do. Always. This kind of ribbon, though, it's like an organza sheer ribbon. It doesn't fray as badly. Not like polyester, like regular double face satin ribbon. But still, I do try to do that finishing on there so that it has just a nice, crisp, finished look. That's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Look at this. So cute. Right there. 1 and 2. It's gonna look so adorable. Alright, I made a ribbon. I need to make other things like buttonholes, sew on buttons, and then also do the trim on the bottom of the skirt. So, yeah. That's gonna be it for me, I think, today. I'll probably end up working on this just off camera for the rest of the evening, like on and off, depending on how I feel. But she's nearly done, and I might just like sit there and just, you know, be mad at myself for not finishing, so I might just end up working on it. In any case, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today, as usual. Even if you came in late or whatever, always appreciate the company. Thanks for subscribing, or rather for following. Subscribing is a different thing. But yeah, I really appreciate the follows, and the views always help me a lot. My view count went down recently, so I'm trying to do stuff to get that back up. Trying to be more interesting. I know it's not the most interesting concept in the world, but you know, that's the way it is. So hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. I've been streaming pretty regularly this whole week, and I hope to continue that until we go out of town for the holidays, as it is. In any case, I will see you tomorrow, and yeah, goodbye.